Welcome back. I'm doing another new indie game. So this one also released at the beginning of August. It's called Tiny Bookshop. I think I played a demo of this last year, and I'll put a link in the description if I can find that video. But this is the full game release, so I wanted to hop in there. It's a cozy, quaint game where you own a mobile book shop where you park it in different areas throughout this town and help people find the book of their dreams. So let's get started. I packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. So Waterfront Square, Monday, summer 1st. This is the first place we're parking the mobile bookshop. So to get started, we have to open up all the windows and the door. And it looks like our first customer is coming up. So right now we have about 45 money. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. Like what? Like you're planning on selling used books for a good price and that you're not from the area. And I can certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilde. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookshop here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. Let's see, you should know that us Bookstonians have very particular tastes in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. Now, I want to know what she's defining as classic. Is she talking about like Shakespeare? Is she talking about like Wuthering Heights? Like what counts as a classic? So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I find anything worthwhile? Okay, well, I have crime books available. So the books that we have so far in the shop, we have crime, we have drama, we have fact, we have fantasy, we have classic, we have kids, and we have travel. Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they'll keep looking for more. Okay, so she took one crime book and she didn't have the right classic book. So sadly, you don't have the right book on offer, even though you may have books of the right genre. Whether people actually take one home depends on your sales chance. You can check on the sales chance at any time by hovering over the genre on the right. So only have a 22% sales chance. The sales chance shows the odds that someone might find the book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of the genre is a mark of a great bookseller. Okay. So she bought one book and it gave us 3 cents or 3 money. Okay. So that was pretty easy. But I think this is going to act as more of a tutorial this first round. So we'll see what people come up with. We've had 2 more people pop in. He's looking for... he doesn't like travel. Okay. She got a fact book, which I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And a travel book. So she has 2 books. So travel's and Marco Polo. So great. Okay. So maybe she'll buy some more. She couldn't find the fact book she liked. I have 9 of them, so I mean that's a good selection. Hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilde. Did she tell you everything? Does she know everything about you already? She does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Brooks Dunbury Review. It's the local newspaper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name is Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few questions and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Brookstonbury? I was searching for somewhere I belong. Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what was your first impression of the town so far? Everyone's pretty friendly. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around? Okay. Got a lot of people here. For our mobile bookstore, it's kind of crowded. I wonder what Peter Spinner's story is about. He wanted fantasy, but we didn't have the right fantasy for him. Our travel book sold the most. We sold 3 travel and 3 facts. Only 1 crime. 4 travel. 4 travel and 3 facts. We didn't get any kids, so no one bought any kids' books. But that kind of makes sense. Okay, so we made 64 coins today. We met the guy who works at the newspaper, and we met the retired librarian Tildy. And now it's time to close up shop. So the Brookstonsbury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. The Brookston Review reports on the goings-on around town. You can check out today and tomorrow's weather, and keep an eye on upcoming events. Here you can see the money in your pocket, and all the books you own, both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a bit low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stock. Let's give it a try. Just click to buy. Okay, so I have 4 options. I can do maybe valuable, so many books lying around, but it's 0 coins. I can do maybe valuable, so I guess these are going to be random, but they're cheaper. I can do a used book lot, which is 30 coins, but everything must go. And then vintage kids books. I'm not going to lean into kids books because no one bought kids books last time. So let's take the free 99 and see what happens. Those should come in handy today. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book selling venture. So we got 5 new fantasy, 5 new crime, 3 new travel, 6 new drama, 3 more facts, 3 more classics, and 2 for kids. Not a bad price. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. When it's equipped, we have a +2 to drama sales chances, a +2 to danger. I'm not sure what danger is. Close the newspaper by toggling it off in the item bar. Well, I wasn't really done looking at it. Let's give this lovely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here, you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop, amongst other things. Click here to customize your bookshop. This is your inventory. Click and drag an item to place it on your bookshelf. Nice, you got a boost. Some items can increase your sales chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Hover over an item to see what it does. To remove it, simply right click. You can decorate outside or inside your shop, just click here. Oh. Do I want to put it inside the shop? Oh, there's a bunch of categories. You can select paint. I don't want to make it gray. Okay. We unlock the book sign. a folding table, a guest book. That might be helpful. +2 to customer count if you sold more than 10 books yesterday. Well, I don't want to make this that color. I want to make it like a turquoise. Oop. Can we move this? We don't have any shelves. We have a table. I think we should put the table outside and put the guest book on the table. We can also bring the cactus if we think it's going to get more sales. So it's going to boost us +2. We have hangings. Oops. Cool. We already did that. Classy. Okay, so there's just different categories. Okay. So we're going to confirm. I'm going to leave it like this for now. I want to go back to newspaper because we didn't really... it's not going to let me go back to newspaper. Welcome to Brookstonbury. Each day you can select a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses as well as the parking fees for the location. You can unlock more locations as you go. So right now, pick the waterfront square again. I want to go back to the newspaper, but it's like not going to let me. Okay, so these are your books in storage. Click on a genre by left clicking on it to start stocking your shelves. I kind of want to group the books together. Okay, so now this book is in your shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds people will find the book they like within that genre. Click over sales chance. Check the sales chance by hovering over the books on the right. Okay. You can remove a book with the left click. I low-key want to remove the kids' books only because literally nobody bought any. So it's like, it's kind of a waste. Last time we had a lot of luck with travel. Love to put a few more in there. We had a lot of luck with fact. People seem to really like the fact books. And then we had a lot of luck with crime. That had some good looky-loos. We do have a little bit of empty space. I'm torn between classic and fantasy. I think Tildy asked for classic last time and we didn't have something she was looking for. So let's see. Now the shelves are all full. You're ready to set up your shop. Okay. So this is Tuesday, summer 2nd. Did you notice you can look around a location, click and drag to move your view? You can interact with things by clicking on them. Oh, we got a boy. Boy, oh boy. While equipped, we get a +1 to travel sales chance. Okay. All right, we're going to open up shop now. We have the table. We've got the hanging sign. You know, we're looking a little bit more alive today. Can I please look at the newspaper? Right? Well, you can also buy books and items while you're out and about, but they'll be put in storage where you can access them the next day. Okay, so Tiny Bookshop rolls into Bookstonsbury. Bookstonsbury newcomer turns a new page. Have you ever dreamt about finding your true home and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Brookstonbury as their latest destination. When asked about the first impression, the fresh-faced bookseller finds Brookstonbury to be very friendly. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. So we have the guest column, Moira's travelogue, Bali on a budget, don't miss these incredible trips. So there's no events until Saturday when there's going to be a weekly flea market, which is a great chance to get secondhand treasures. It's sunny today and it's sunny tomorrow. Cool. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything because I didn't get to fully read the newspaper the first time. Okay, so we got our first customer coming on up. Let's see what genre he's looking for. Now we have a boost on drama books because of I think the cactus is giving us the boost. But he bought a travel book. These travel books are like uber popular. So the waterfront square seems to be huge on travel books. Travel, fact, and crime seem to be the only books people are purchasing. There you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've livened up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and give her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sort of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Cafe Libre as soon as you can. Okay. So we have a new challenge. We need to meet Tildy at the cafe. She asked us to meet her at the cafe in town. Doesn't seem like she'll accept no for an answer. And while on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his local catch just now. Oh, okay. Sure. So I need to introduce myself to Walt the sailor. He's usually sitting by the stairs at the waterfront. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? Cool. Thanks, Tildy. There you go. Hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. I got a journal. Open it anytime and check your progress. Here you can track which genres have sold the most, useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books sold here. You can check back for hints and events as you discover more. Look at this page, holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Brookstonbury. You can collect stamps as you're making contributions around town. Hover over stamps. Oh, I haven't gotten it yet, but once I introduce myself, we can flick through the pages. Click one of the bookmarks to quickly navigate between different chapters of a journal. Okay. So these are the characters I've met so far. So there's a lot of locations. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 10 altogether. And I guess there's things you can complete in each one. On this page, you'll see the different items and how they affect your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure on what something does or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookshop. And then it talks about my books, my cost, my danger, and my customer count. And then this is the calendar. So it's going to give you an overlook of what happened and what will happen this season. Simply click on the dates for more details. So they do the flea market every week. And then the 28th is a bonfire. And then the 1st, it shows us what we already did. Okay. Let me go meet Walt. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? I got a stamp. Looks like you're a good sturdy vessel there. I've got some old items lying around which I think you might like. See if it's any of them to your liking. Oh, they're very expensive. Well, I can't really afford your stuff. No shade. It's a little pricey. My friends tell me you got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I'll have to be careful. I'll be outsold by you. Why don't we make a bet? If I can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. So I need to sell 20 books to sailors. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Oh, that's gonna be different. Hey, what are you doing here? So I assume you'd be at the beach like everyone. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry, here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Cool. This spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. So I need to visit 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Thanks, Fern. Oh, we're really selling these books. I might have to buy some more. We got some shoppers. Oh, but people aren't finding exactly what they're looking for. Oh, we're out of classic books. Somebody bought like 6 books already. That's kind of crazy. The Travels of Marco Polo. I can't believe it. Well, yeah, I'm out of classics because you bought all the classics. I like how I had a boost on drama and literally nobody bought drama. Okay, I guess we're closing up. Okay, so looks like some items have been discounted a little. Might be a good time to buy them. Although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so no need to rush. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Well, we're only on day 3 of the summer, so I think we have some time. Plus, they're also kind of pricey. So it says public park still in disrepair. Park management looking for volunteers. Last winter, a series of snowstorms devastated vital parts of the beloved Rye Park. Many trees were uprooted and flower beds were destroyed by strong hail. Since the beginning of the year, members of the Brookston-Berry community have repeatedly expressed a wish for a restoration effort. Led by the students of St. Brookston University, a newly formed group of volunteers is looking for local gardeners willing to donate their precious time and resources to the much-needed repairs. So good weather for the next 2 days. We're getting closer to the flea market. Now, I definitely want some more books. Because we need them. We were light on classic. I think we had sold out on classic. I'm debating if I should buy more books. Because this is comedy and tragedy, which I think is going to be drama. I have a lot of drama books, though. Now, the used book lot, Everything Must Go, has a lot of good stuff, but that's $25. I'm debating. They said I can customize my bookshop. Let's see. You can look around the map by holding and dragging. So these are the places we've gotten so far. So there's other places that we just haven't gotten to yet. So I know Tildy asked me to go to Cafe Liberté. That's $13. And this one's even further. So let's try to go. Actually, let me make sure there's nothing I need to customize. I got something new. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm using all my stuff. That's going to give me a +1 to travel sales books. This is +5 to customer count. This is +2 to drama. I want all the pluses I can get. Because I seem to sell a lot of travel books. Let's go see her at the cafe. Now, I don't know what type of books they're going to want. I know for sure we need to put some classics in there. Because she's like the main one buying up all my classic books. So we want classics to be fully stocked. Travel is a little light. I only have 2 travel books. That's not great. Drama and literature has a plus. I wouldn't mind stocking up on that a little bit more. Fantasy might not be bad. I don't know what they're into, so it's kind of hard. This is Wednesday, summer 3rd. Once you get your first day under your belt at a new location, you'll kind of feel what the vibe is. So let's open up. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips. Okay. Now she should be the first one in here because, homie, you were the one asking me to show up. So there you are. Okay, we got a stamp. We rolled up just as Tildy requested. It seems like Marianne has her hands filled with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old bookshop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'll fit in that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. Check by Tildy's old bookshop and collect all 5 of her moving boxes outside. I owe you, and I'll make sure there's lots and lots of customers in it for you. A little disrespectful, ma'am, that I have to bring all this stuff. I feel like you tricked me into coming to this cafe just to ask me for this favor, but okay. Bring Tildy's old stuff with you to the market. Okay, I will try. Anything else I can see? What is that? Oh, it's a fountain. Alright, my people are shopping. Is there anything else to look at? Nope. Sometimes people ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Okay, listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of books they're looking for. I'm looking for books by women. Also give me one of them good classics. I'm interested in what you suggest. Pay attention to how certain parts of the request are worded. Some things can be optional while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so be sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests are harder to fill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books on your shelf are a good fit for the customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. So she asked for a classic. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, not a literary buff, so I don't know. I'm going to do off camera some Googling. Fedor is probably not a woman. So for Fedor Dostoevsky is a Russian novelist, but it's definitely a man. So she wants a book by a woman, so that's not the right one. I don't think that's not the right one. Nope. This lesbian vampire novel. Let's see. Let me Google this person. J. Sheridan de La Falloon. He's an Irish writer and also a man. Okay. Nope. Okay. Jules Verne. Is this a woman? Nope. French novelist and a man. Oscar Wilde we know is a man. Probably a man. Unknown. Beowulf was probably written by a man for sure. Edgar Allan Poe's a man. Miguel's a man. Oh no, I don't have any books written by women. Yikes. Okay. You want a classic, but do I have any books at all written by women? It's not really a classic. 1985 is pretty recent. I mean, that's kind of a classic. It's not a classic, but it's written by a woman. I'm going to give it to you and see what happens. Okay. Oh, looks like you matched a surprising with an unexpected pick. Oh, it's neat that it's written by a woman. Oh, thank goodness. All right. Glad you like it. They'll try this one and keep shopping. I'm glad you like it. Thank God, because I was scared. I was like, I don't have a classic that's also written by a woman. Wow, your customers just became inspired. Inspired customers, whenever you successfully recommend a book, all of your customers become inspired to pick up a book for a short time, plus 15 to all book sales chance. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increases the sales chance across all genres for a short period of time. Okay, great. Glad that worked out, because I was not sure if it was more important to pick a classic or pick a author that was a woman, so kind of unpredictable. Now, you know, I like Tildy, but she's buying up on my books. Like, girl, give other people a chance. We're making decent money, though. Someone bought the Beowulf. Okay, good. It's definitely a classic. I see classics are really oh, hold on. Okay, so what do you want? Damn, difficulty is 5. Oh no. Okay, what's up? I'm looking for a non-fiction book. I really love a book about places, about real places. This is about computers. But if you can recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. Now you wanted to place a non-fiction book about real places. The seas around us. That might be a good option. Yeah, I think the seas around us is going to be the best option. Because it's a non-fiction and it's about real places. Which the ocean is a real place. Unless I can think of anything else. That's not a real place. Paper Towns is not a real place. Now, Kansas is a real place, but this is not a nonfiction. I don't know. I'm torn between dark places. I'm gonna come back though. Okay, so I'm torn between Dark Places, which is about a murder that happens in Kansas, which is a real place and is a nonfiction, or The Seas Around Us, which talks about the oceans. I'm leaning towards this one, even though it's not the right genre. Oh, sorry. Looks like you did not manage to find something for this person. Sorry. For now, they're done shopping, but maybe they'll come back another time. Oof. I didn't really have anything great. I'm so sorry. At least it doesn't detract from people purchasing. He just left the store early. I feel bad, but I didn't know he was going to do that, so. These oh, hold on. Somebody's stuck. Alright, we're going to try to follow directions better. I passed my last exam. I wouldn't mind something niche. I could go for something poetic, and I don't mind a dry book. So poetic and niche. Shakespeare is considered poetic, I guess. I don't know. The Outsiders isn't really poetic. Now, well, Violets Are Blue isn't really poetic either. Okay, I think it's gonna end up being Comedies of Error. I don't know if she's gonna like it or not. Are you sure? Not niche enough. Oh, I'm sorry. What do these people want? Like, they have very specific needs. Like, sir, I'm sorry. What is considered niche? Like, I don't know what's considered niche, I guess. Yikes, that wasn't good. Okay, so this is store in town center sits empty. Former bookshop cleared out after Sankalin's retirement. Many of our readers will have fond memories of book handle and anti-viscratic at 4 Cyril Plaza, where Tildy's doors were always open to comfort you with the perfect book. And while the 76-year-old has been happily retired for a few years now, there still feels like an end of an era, and to see these doors come to a close. Can Buxtonberry's new mobile bookshop follow in her impressive footsteps, and what will happen to this prime spot at Cyril Plaza? So we have Sunny and Sunny. Okay, now I definitely want these cheap free books for sure. But now I feel like I need stuff that's niche. Now I can spend $10 to get some bargain bin basement deals. I can do comedies and tragedies, which I have a lot of drama books, but they seem to be the wrong drama books because people wanted certain niche things. Classics, I don't think I can go wrong with classics because people were like in their head about these classics. Classics have been really popular. And then these bargain bin basement deals, let's see what we get. We got a variety. Not buying any more books. I don't need anything seasonally. You made a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, where you saw them last. Sometimes they'll have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on them to track your progress. Okay, so her birthday, this is where we saw her. So she likes certain ones. We don't know a lot about him. Travel is very popular. My travel books cannot get enough. of my travel books. Now I haven't been to Far Beach yet, so I have to decide. Do I want to go back to Cafe Libre or do I want to go to Far Beach? Maybe to switch it up because I haven't had a chance to see. Now I don't know what they're going to want at the beach. They mentioned it was for kids. We're going to put our travel books back on here because people have been obsessed with that. Now I'm going to put more kids books because the beach is supposed to have families, is I think how they presented it. So I'm assuming families want family-friendly books. And then a little bit of classics because the classics seem to be the first thing to go. Alright, so let's go to Far Beach. This is Thursday, summer 4th. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, and I gotta lug all her crap with me for 2 more days until Saturday. I'm glad I put more kids' books up because here's a kid. We need to visit 3 times. Sunny. We have Harper, so she's one of the new characters. Excuse me, can I get a book, please? Oh. Hi. Can I get a book? I love animals so much. The Magic World is one of my all-time favorites. So you love animals. Alice in Wonderland has some animals. Oh, talking animals. Magic World. Oh, I have it. I have it. Oh, I have that one. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. What? I'm already 8 3/4. I'm too old for kids' books. But alright, I'll check it out, I guess. Thanks for letting me read here, by the way. My name is Harper. I'm gonna be back soon. Okay, bye. Oh, sorry, Harper. They're very particular in what they want. I got a plastic skull. I'm pretty sure it's made of plastic. It's a +2 to crime and a -2 to kid sales. Oh, that's not good. Now, I knew the kids' books were going to be extra popular. Classic seems to still be very popular. Not a lot of sales. They want very specific kid books or something. Hold on. Okay, what are you looking for? Hi, I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages, but fact books are just boring to me. Do you have anything like The Hidden Staircase? Okay, let me Google what The Hidden Staircase is, because that makes a difference. And sorry, I'm doing this off screen. So The Hidden Staircase is a book by Caroline Keene. It's the second book in the Nancy Drew Mystery Stories series. Okay. So she wants a mystery book that's less than 200 pages. Oh, that's too many pages. It's a page turner, but it's more than 200 pages. I might have to come back to that, though. Where was it? No, I just lost it. Oh, Living in Alaska. It's a page turner, but it's too long. 200 pages is kind of a low limit, girly. It's supposed to be a mystery. She wants a mystery. This isn't a mystery. It's the right number of pages at 188, but it's not a mystery. No, not 393. That's even worse. It's a murder mystery, but again, it's in the 3s. That's another one that's interesting. It's another mystery, but too many pages. Hmm. I mean, unfortunately, it's going to end up being this. I just think she's going to be upset. Ugh, I don't need a fact book. That's what the internet's for. It's not a fact book. It's a travel book. But okay. It's a weird take to have. Yeah, we didn't do as good in sales today. Was there anyone else I need to meet? Oh. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hurry. All the world's a stage, so give me a play. I like books that basically rip my heart out, but I don't love dry books. So you want a play. Is Outsiders a play? I may not have anything. You want a play, but I don't think I have a play. Yeah, I don't have anything. Are you sure? Next time then. Yeah, I don't have anything you're looking for. I don't have any plays. So, sorry. Yeah, it was a little light on sales today. I definitely needed more kids' books. Nobody wanted fact books. So... let's go to the journal because I want to see something. So the big one that people are looking for is kids and fantasy. So I'll remember that because there's no point in taking books that nobody wants to read. Back to the newspaper. So it says Saturday market bigger than ever. Organizers expect record turnout due to perfect weather conditions. At our town's ongoing flea market in Thyme, weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle, and buy to their heart's content. Stalls will offer a variety of vintage clothing, artwork, plants, homewares, records, and more. But whether visitors will get a fresh selection of books remains to be seen. Staff tip: turning up between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. is the best bargains. Okay, so I have some money, but I'm afraid to spend a lot. So I can spend $15 on some mysterious attic finds. I can spend $30 on some travel stories. I think travel is my lowest category. I can spend $30 on some paperback mysteries, or I can spend $45 on mysteries. I guess travel because I don't have a lot of travel left. Apparently I'm running out, which I don't remember that. Oh, now we have too much travel. And maybe spend a little bit on the mysterious attic finds because I need a variety. I'm going to go back to the beach because I'm a little disappointed on how that worked out. I wish that would have worked out better. Okay, this time I think I'm going to pull books off. So nobody wanted fact books. They were very upset with me for even suggesting a fact book. So I'm going to stick to fantasy and kids. Because that's what people seem to keep asking for. Because I need more sales. I think that's where I'm hurting. I have no fact books because you guys didn't want fact books. Okay, so Fire Library, Friday, summer the 5th. So you always made it to the end of the week. With no fact books. I hope that's not a mistake. And less travel books, but not a lot of people are asking for travel books. So we'll see this time with more fantasy and kids. Do I make some sales? I have 20 altogether between those two categories, so that's a decent amount of sales, depending on how people feel about it. And unfortunately, I feel like I can't recommend anyone a good book. Okay, we got some Death Note lovers. I'm bored. I need a book. What should I pick? I wouldn't mind something a bit thrilling, and I'm obsessed with crime novels. However, I don't tend to read kids' books. So a crime novel that's a bit thrilling. Okay, so I have 4. So we're going to look at it. So Violets Are Blue. In this thrilling and bloody case, Detective Alex Cross investigates another macabre murder. What undeniable signs of vampires while being haunted by someone from his past. I think that's perfect. A thriller? I'm going to be glued to the pages. How do you know? Thank God. I'm so glad you liked it. Because, girl, I was scared. Wasn't sure how you felt about it. Because I've been hit and miss with, like, getting people to actually take my recommendations. So, the kids' books are, like, flying off the shelves. Glad I didn't put any fact books in there because nobody's asked for one. Yeah, these kid books, man. Having a much better sales day today than we did yesterday, but I have a better variety of books. We're almost out of crime books. Hold on. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. Give me something with blood, violence, splatter. However, I don't love dry books. Do you have anything like The Maze Runner? So you want something gory. I don't know if that's gory enough. Treasure Island, Witchwood. Now, Witchwood has satanic, ravaging. Maybe I'll come back to Witchwood. Dracula's also bloody. Well, not really. Dragon Ball isn't really bloody. The Animorphs. This is a kid's book, though. Now, this is a gothic horror novel. I don't know. That's not bloody. This is a page turner, but not quite like he was describing it. Okay, I'm gonna end up going back to this one. Nowhere near gruesome. I'm sorry. What did you want? I don't have a good variety of crime books. I need more crime books. Now that girl is back. Hey, it looks like you're good at picking up stuffs. My mom told me we have to go home, but I don't have all my shells yet. Yeah, ever heard of marine biology? It's where you study stuff from the sea, like starfish and mermaids and clams. That's why I need seashells, to look at them for science. Can you pick some up for me, please? Here, I'll give you my special marine biologist device. Uniquely suited for seashell collection and analysis. While equipped, it allows you to collect seashells and it adds +2 to fact sale chance. I picked most of them today, but some more should have washed up by tomorrow. I just need 12. So I have to come back here. My mom's calling me again. Okay, bye. I need to equip that. And then come back here. Oh, wait. She needs a book. Alright. What do you... Hi. Can I get a book? Fantasy is my fave. Historical settings appeal to me. Okay, so for my fantasy, I have Witchwood, I have Labyrinth, and I have Second Foundation. Now, this is a sci-fi, so that's not going to appeal to you because that's in the future. Labyrinth, selected stories and other writings is representative selection of essays, short stories, and parables written by Argentine poet Borges. I mean, it's definitely going to be historical. And this, lurking in Witchwood, I don't know, girl. I've been pushing this one. Oh, woo, she loves it. A perfect recommendation. Yippee! The world building sounds impressive. Glad you like it. So, This was a great recommendation. I'm glad it was good for somebody. Man, we sold out of fantasy books. And we're about to sell the kids' books. We sell the crime books and fantasy books. That's crazy. Okay, this is a pretty... Were there any seashells? I didn't see any. Oh, wait. Are these seashells? Yeah. Hold on, babes. I'm trying to make sure. Wait. Okay. Okay. Now let me customize. Hold on. I gotta go back to this. So the flea market, a place to be for all those selling used items to happy shoppers. We get to visit the flea market. In terms of my items, well, I can't because I have all this out here. Now, what does this give me? I'm sorry. +4 to, oh, -2 to sales. I don't want that before I go to the beach. This is going to give me +2 to customer count. Nobody bought drama. So I'm not going to worry about that right this second, I guess. Okay, so I'm good with that. Back to the newspaper. Okay, iconic cafe celebrates 200 years. City Awards owner with touching tribute. A family-owned coffee shop has thanked customers and staff in a small anniversary celebration this week. Cafe Libre, a mainstay in our town center, has been serving the city for 200 years since its foundation in the early 1800s. It quickly became one of the city's most iconic spots, drawing in creatives and revolutionaries alike. Attending city officials and prominent townsfolk commend owner Marianne Devore for her efforts in preserving Buxtonbury's history with touching speeches. Now, tomorrow I'll be at the flea market, so unfortunately I don't know what that's going to look like. Now, my choices are, well, I need the vintage kids books because, oh my god, I don't have any kids books. So we need a good selection of those. Now, they have a drama collection. Literally nobody's buying my drama books. I can get used books, which is just a variety of books. Always helps to have a variety. Just to have it out there. I don't want to spend any more money, so I'm not going to buy anything else. I need to go to the flea market because today is Saturday. Now, I have no idea what they're going to want at the flea market. But I definitely can't have 0. That's not going to work, so let's throw up a couple. Because I should have a little bit of everything in case people come asking. I'm not going to do a ton of kids. And then maybe a little bit of travel. Trying to have a good number because I don't know what people are looking for. Okay, so this is flea market and it's Saturday, summer 6. Now she needs to come take all her crap from me. Because this chick's killing me. Art dealer. Bonjour. Oh, he's selling something. He's selling paint, but unfortunately, babe, I don't want to spend all my money on that. The pictures look amazing and they would give me bonuses, but I don't have enough money. Sorry. Does he have something for sale? Hey, you look like the bookish type. I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? Oh, I got a typewriter, which gives me +2 for classic sale chance, but it does add a daily expense. It's in good condition. I don't know. It just seems cursed. What else do you want? Oh, I could buy stuff. I only have enough for that. I gotta save up. Now that I know the flea market's like this, I need to be saving up during the week. So, baby doll, absolutely cursed vibes, 10 out of 10. So it's +4 to fantasy, +2 to all other, -2 to all other sales, +6 to spooky effects, -3 to electrical effects, +3 to kids sales chance. I don't know what I would need though. I'll keep you in mind, sir, but that doesn't seem like my vibe. What are you selling? Oh my gosh, you're the book owner. I love your wagon so much. It's so cute. I'm Anne. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the flea market. Wow, you look like you're swarmed with customers. I hope you still have some time to look around though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit in so well with your vibe. Not at those prices, babe. I would love a hanging succulent, but I didn't bring enough money. Sorry. Okay, let me get started because I'm not ready to shop. Now maybe I'll make money today and be able to come back and shop, but maybe not because that was intense. Now Tildy should be coming back to get all her crap, so she promised me more customers because I helped cart all this stuff around all week. So pay up, Tildy. Okay, little help here. I just dropped me by really quick. I wanted something short and sweet. Usually I find advice books a bit dull. Do you have anything like Into the Sunset, The Magical West? I'm gonna Google that. That helps me have a better idea of what they're looking for. So according to Google, Into the Sunset is a book and exhibition that explores how photography has shaped the perception of the American West from the mid-19th century to the present. So it's a travel book, but not about cooking. This is about photography shaping America. This is about East Africa, camper destination, center of the earth. She might like the camper destinations. I don't know if she's gonna like Alaska. Yeah, I think she's gonna like this. Marvelous. Top 50 camper van destinations sounds very interesting. Glad you like it. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought a really good painting. That was so much fun. I think this time I'm look for some sunglasses. How many treasures have you found? Do you think you can beat my record? Can you scrounge up more forgotten treasures than Harper? Oh, buy 7 items from the flea market. Well, good luck. Well, at this point, I'm not really ready to shop, love. I'm making some decent money, though. With Harper here, more people are going to shop, so that also helps. I want the hanging succulent, but I think it was, I forgot how much she said it was. 50? That's going to add to travel, though. That's nice. Okay, nothing else. Thanks. Okay. I still have to have enough money to move to the next spot tomorrow. Oh, hold on. Somebody needs help. Okay, I get to pick a book. I absolutely love fantasy, and I normally go for short and sweet books, but don't give me those romances. I hate pesky love triangles. Okay, so you want fantasy, short and sweet. So it's 160 pages. It's fantasy, no romance. This is 360 pages. Oh, it's romance. Nope. This is 600. Oh, well then no. She's not going to want 600 pages because she's already complained about that. Wait, where's the fantasy at the Earth's core? My bad. Oh, well, hold on, Tildy. Oh, good to see you found our little flea market. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of that clutter now. Yes, I'm so glad she took all that stuff. You delivered Tildy's old bookshop furniture to the flea market. She's offering them at a reasonable price. I'll set up my stand over by the cannon then. Come by if you want to have a look at what's in those boxes. They may even be useful for you. Hold on, because I got to deal with this. Okay, it might sound a bit odd, but I'm super sci-fi nerd, and I wouldn't mind challenging myself to read something really long. I really enjoyed The Passage. Okay, let's look up The Passage. Okay, so The Passage is a post-apocalyptic novel by Justin Cronin, the first book in a trilogy. Okay, well, you're not going to want the encyclopedia. You like science fiction, so something futuresque, maybe? Not that. That's a kid's book. Now, this is a series. Let's try this. Perfect. This concept sounds cool. Yay. We're getting better. Not everything is a ruin. Now, she said she was setting up a shop somewhere. Now, where are you, girly? Oh, well, hold on. Klaus. Oh, what? This looks like a dope little shop. Hi, mate. I read about you in the paper. It's such a cool place you've got here. My name's Klaus. I work at Mega Marche at the moment. Have you been there? Yeah. It's an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one would mind if you made a stop from time to time. Oh, it's a supermarket. It's a busy supermarket serving the community. Okay, I'll get up there. How are you? How's your summer? Yeah, it's been chill. Cool, yeah, mine too. Have you made a chance to check out the local music scene? I mean, it's not huge, but we got some cool bands here and there. Like, I'm in the metal band. Don't know if you're into that sort of thing, but we're called the Silence Libre. Alright, I'll check out your books now, but I'll see you later, yeah? Adios. I don't know where she went. She's supposed to be setting up a shop. I want to see what she's got. Yeah, let me talk to you real quick. Can I talk to you? Hello? I want to talk to you. Okay. Now, I assume that what I had in the old shop might be of particular use to you since you're also in the book business. Why don't you have a look? Oh, baby, I can't afford any of those. She's got an armchair. She's got a storage box which holds extra books. That's cool. And she has a step ladder. But they're all out of my price range. I need more money when the Sundays come or the Saturdays come because I can't afford to buy anything at this point. I didn't do bad. I sold out of fact books, which I was surprised by that. I thought I would sell out of different things. Okay. I think I'm going to end it here because we've played a week almost. But it says, congratulations for 1 year, Fern. Brooks and Berry Review staff recognizes their outstanding contributions. Our dear editor, Fern, has just reached a milestone. 1 year of writing for the review. Our paper has changed for the better when you arrived on the scene for your internship. And since then, we've been graced with such awesome insights into this little town of ours. Writing articles is hard. I don't know how you manage to do it every day. So hats off to you, Fern. Enjoy your surprise at the office this morning. Now I can buy some stuff. Now I'm low on fact books, but I have tons of everything else. So they have a mixed book bundle, which is just going to be random books. That's probably my cheapest bet for 10 coins. Just have a little bit of everything. Now I need to decide where I want to go for the next time. Now I can check out Megamark, which is actually very affordable, or I can go back to the beach. Now I know the beach is funny. Now looking at the journal, these are actually the best ways to figure stuff out. So with Cafe Libre, I see what books are important, so it kind of helps you plan. So we got the classic, we got the crime, we got fantasy, and we have travel. So those are a good selection. Then we saw with the beach, we had kids, we had fantasy, and we had crime. So crime overall seems to be popular. And then with the Megamark, they're closed on Sundays. Oh, so I can't even go to Megamark. The flea market, we had a lot of success. So flea market was the only one that likes fact, travel, crime, and fantasy. So just looking at it overall, fantasy works at all 4 locations. Classic works at 2 of the 3 locations. Crime works at 3 out of 4. So fantasy and crime are the 2 biggest ones that seem to work at almost every location. And travel. So those 3 should always be on the shelf because they seem to always sell out no matter where I go. So sometimes it helps to do a little bit of planning or a little bit of managing. So looking at the calendar, this is Sunday. So the Megamart is closed on Sunday. So I couldn't go to the Megamart to the next time I play. And then if I want to equip something new, it depends on where I want to go. So for me, I'm going to look at what I have. I can bring this table back out now because unfortunately I didn't have the table at first. So this is going to give me a boost. I want as many boosts as I can get. You can activate this. You want as many boosts as you can get. Something's taking my kids down. So it doesn't help me if I'm going back to the beach. I don't want to take my kids down. I think the next time I should go back to the beach, because I got to finish collecting seashells for the girl. So I'm getting boosts on drama, fact, classic, and travel. Not bad. Daily expenses is only 6, which is also not bad. And then I can manage the typewriter, which will give me another boost on classic. So let's save that. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really like this game. It's super fun, super light, super cozy, and I will say it's making me learn more about books because I'm actually Googling and looking up everything, since some of these books I've never heard of before. So it's definitely an educational game in a sense too. But thanks for watching.